exactly California weather today though. It's about 60 degrees Fahrenheit, it's cloudy, a little bit of drizzle and quite windy, but that's not stopping me from coming out to the beach and seeing the Pacific Ocean for the first time in 5 years. Yesterday was quite the day for me. I ran the Boston Marathon and it was a rough run, I'll be honest. 5 hours and 16 minutes and 55 seconds, by far the slowest marathon I've ever run in my life. I'm not surprised though, I knew my health and fitness was not great. I came into this run not really knowing what to expect. I got off to a fairly good start. I wanted to sort of warm up the first kilometer and push it a little bit to see if I had what it takes. I had a pretty decent training run about a month ago, a half marathon at Boston qualifying pace. So I started pushing it a bit, but the sun came out. It was hot. It got up to 66 degrees Fahrenheit. It was only supposed to be about 50 at the start, so that caught me off guard. I was a little bit overdressed, and I overheated a little bit. I ran the first quarter of the marathon in exactly 1 hour, and kept pushing on at that pace, thinking that I could hold a 4-hour marathon pace. Once I hit the 16K mark, though, I was done. I was exhausted. I knew I was in trouble. I had to slow down. So I panicked. Tried not to panic, actually. It was frustrating and interesting at the same time. It's the Boston Marathon. There's tons of people there. At the 20K mark, I was right around the 2-hour mark, but I had nothing left in the tank. I took advantage of the opportunity of running by lovely Wellesley College. Some of you may know Wellesley College is an all-girls school, and they are notorious for coming up to the Boston Marathon and holding up signs that say "Kiss Me." And so, ladies, you better be careful what you ask for, because about 15 of them got their wish come true. They got to kiss me, Jennifer McCreath. That was a lot of fun. It kind of fired me up a little bit, but I had to slow her right down. 2 hours and 10 minutes to do the first half. 3 hours and 6 minutes on the back. I was down to a very slow jog. I'm proud to say I ran the whole race. I took one bathroom break at the 38K mark. That's another good comment. Trying to focus on the positives here. Hydration management was good. No over drinking like last year. I think I went peed about 10 times in the Boston Marathon last year. Only one this year. No real fear of cramping. I had loss of conditioning type of warning signs in the legs, but no major issues. That was my biggest concern. Is I need to get through this healthy. One, I have to get to the airport, which I almost missed my flight. I had a disaster coming out of the parking lot. I couldn't find my way to the highway. I managed to get there okay, but crossing the Boston Marathon is amazing. 5 hours deep into the run. There's still thousands of fans out there lining the streets, yelling, cheering on. I took it all in. I enjoyed it. I high-fived as many little kids as I could. I kissed all the girls at Wellesley College. I said hi to whoever had a Canada flag. One Newfoundland runner actually passed me and said, "Hello, Jennifer." That was great. The CBS cameras were rolling. They were not interviewing at the time, so I went right up to the face of the camera, gave them one of my good old-fashioned Ric Flair style "woo!" Marathon photos was there. They got a lot of great pictures of me. I did not see any of my friends, interestingly enough. Finally got onto a computer this morning and saw many of my Newfoundland colleagues had excellent runs, as did a few of my other friends elsewhere. Congratulations to all of them. You all know who you are. Long day, long flight, 6-hour flight. I actually was in the airport speaking with, there were several other Boston Marathoners on the plane, including one lady who was, what do you call it, an amputee, missing her leg. She ran the Boston Marathon with one leg. Congratulations, I think her name was Tracy. Great job. Finally got into my hotel. It was 3 a.m. Boston time. I was literally awake for 24 hours, so I was glad to get to sleep this morning. I slept in, had some breakfast, finally found a computer. I got a little bit of email. I'm way behind, but now we're just here. It's cloudy, but I'm on the beach because it's literally going to rain the next couple of days. It'll be even colder. I'm due to go see the Eagles tonight at the Hollywood Bowl. I really hope it doesn't get rained on. I'm looking forward to that. But I'm just going to sit here and take in the ocean, hopefully jump in for a swim. Probably not very warm, but it's probably a lot warmer than the Newfoundland waters. So, yeah, I just want to log in today and record something. Before I sign off, I'm just going to try to get some sights here. California. Let's just check this out. We are at the 5-minute mark. It's kind of tough to see here, but you can see, I don't know if you can see the Ferris wheel. That's the Santa Monica, whatever goes on there. Santa Monica, California, a town I want to get into and walk around a little bit today because it's known for being very transsexual friendly. This beach is very long and wide. We got palm trees here. Haven't seen any of those for a few years since, well, actually I saw them in Florida last year, but not a lot of people on the beach this morning, but the waves are here. Let's take a quick walk down to the water. I want to see what these waves are looking like. We got some birds here. Not really sure what kind of bird we've got here, but it's kind of fun. We've got some boats out there, not too many. It's very fresh air here, considering we're in a big city that's known for pollution. Okay, the water is definitely a little cold, I think. We're going to find out in just a second here. Woo, it's not too bad. It's definitely not warm, but it might be swimmable. Let's get me on film here. There's Jennifer McCreath, wearing my 2010 Boston Marathon jacket. Where's the logo? Right over there. Ooh, the water. Boston Athletic Association. Had to buy a men's jacket because the women's were all too small. That's another issue for me. I've gained a lot of weight in the past year. I need to lose some weight if I want to be a good marathon runner. Man, woman, male, female, it doesn't matter. If you're 205 pounds, you're not going to run fast marathons. And I knew that the estrogen treatments would lead to weight gain, but I'm going to have to come up with a plan B. As great as it was to finish the Boston Marathon, it's a little embarrassing. We work hard to qualify for Boston. We run times between 3 and 4 hours, and to go out there and run a 5-hour and 16-minute marathon it's embarrassing. I feel ashamed for Boston. That's not what marathoning is all about. You want to give your best at Boston. I gave it all I had. It's been a rough year, but I guess that's why I continue to question whether or not marathoning is the right thing for me to be doing at this time, or if I should be focusing on other ways to try to improve my health and fitness, mental health as well. Depression has not been much of an issue. I'm probably just fired up on adrenaline being on this trip, but sorry, I'm just checking the clock here. But yeah, it's great to get away. I'm hoping to enjoy the next few days and relax. Hopefully it won't rain too much. I'd love to be outside as often as possible. Looking forward to also driving up the coast later this week and getting into Big Sur. That marathon's going to be an amazing experience. But I'm going to sign off now, and we'll be back on live a bit later in the day. Thank you for watching.